flat, I thought we were at a home football game for a second. Can we not get louder than that? Come on. Trust me, we're going to have a lot of fun this year. And you guys, we got a lot of things we want to get going. And the one thing we need to do, and we're working with our team now, is try to embrace a more vibrant attitude, a more positive attitude in how we're doing things. So if you guys can do anything right now, is give us a good attitude. Be positive, upbeat. You are what you think you're going to be. You are what you are. You are what you think you are. You are what your goals are. Let's don't limit ourselves. Let's have high expectations, and that comes from you. So you need to expect a good product, demand a good product, and there's no reason why you're at this school, which is about excellence. You guys came here as top students. You came here for great degrees. You came here to have a little fun at Indiana right, a little social life right, all right? And we need to make those 3 hours at Memorial Stadium each week one of the most fun atmospheres of your day, of your semester, of the fall term. So we can do all the tailgating and everything pre, and we can do everything post. But we can take our student body into that stadium and rock and roll and have some fun for 3.5, 4 hours. So that's my challenge to you guys. As we go through that now, let's bring a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of juice to the building. Our guys are working hard. They're having fun. And if I'm you guys, let's get excited about playing some football and playing Big Ten football. So we'll see where we can take it. We'll have some fun with it. We'll introduce some staff guys. Real quick, let's go defensively. Where are we at here? Let's swing these guys around. We'll sling them up front. A couple of these guys are good karaoke guys. You can see those guys at the, where's the karaoke's up here on one? Is it Jack's or Jake's or whatever coming down? That's the karaoke on Wednesday night. I saw Coach Eckler. Come on up here. Here's Coach Doug Mallory right here. Coach Mallory, come on here. Guys first, Coach Mallory. Coach's father. Coach has been here before. Played in the Big Ten. His father, legendary head coach here. Brandon Shelby. Coach is coaching secondary and defensive coordinator, co-D coordinator. Brandon Shelby's coaching our defensive backs as well, cornerbacks. Played at Oklahoma when I was there. Was a great player for us in the day. Doug coming most recently New Mexico, but has been at LSU. Has been at Oklahoma State. Won a national championship with LSU. Brandon at Oklahoma played in 2 national championship games, a part of 3. Won a freshman year as a red shirt. Coach Mike Eckler. Mike's coming from Nebraska. Coach linebackers, co-defense coordinator, Coach Eckler. Those guys had worked together at LSU. Were together. Mike and I was together at Oklahoma. Mike, most recently, you guys had been living in the RV down by the river. Right, like that. And after they keep that thing there through the spring game, and we're having a big blowout cookout afterwards right there. Coach X got everything provided. So you guys swing on by Coach X RV. All right, but again, Coach Eckler coming with us again, part of a national title at LSU. Coach Mark Hagan. Mark's the former Hoosier himself. An Indiana great, he's a linebacker, all-conference player, all-academic player, captain, some of the great teams in the early 90s, coaching D tackles, and Brett Dearson coaching D ends. Brett coming from Nebraska, and will also be working as our recruiting coordinator. Coach Hagan doing some special team work is there. You guys just stay where you're at. Offensive guys, we got Kevin Johns coming here. Kevin from Northwestern, coach will be there. Coaching wide receivers, just voted by Rivals top receiver coach in the Big Ten. All right. And we expect to see we got a great group of receivers, and we'll expect him to keep that going, or we're going to fire him. All right. We got Coach Greg Fry coming from Michigan. Coach Fry is at Michigan, was at West Virginia before that, coaching offensive line. South Florida, from the state of Florida. Played at Florida State. Coach Dylan McCullough, our running back coach. Dylan, like Brandon Shelby, was on the teams that I coached, was a great running back. Miami of Ohio. Dylan was the all-time rusher for not only our school, but was the all-time rusher in conference history. When he graduated in '95, was a great player for us there. Coach Rod Smith, coaching quarterbacks. Rod coming from Michigan. Much like Greg was at West Virginia and in South Florida as well. We got Coach Mark Deal. Coach Deal's in the operation. All right. And we got Billy Ray Johnson, Coach Deal, and Billy Ray Johnson working administration for us with football administration. All right, real quick. I'm gonna have real quick. Best defense, the best question for Coach Mark Hagan, who played here. Best question for Coach Hagan, late 80s, 90s. Who wants the question? What do you got? Who's got a question for Coach Hagan? Not about football, about being an IU player in the 80s and 90s and winning, going out to how the fans were. What do you got? Give Coach Hagan a question. You got one.
Any good stories about Coach Mallory?
Here we go.
A lot of great stories, a lot of great memories with Coach Mallory. All I can tell you is I can remember Coach Mallory coming in my house, coming by the school. Looked to me like just a grandfatherly type guy. Come into our first team meeting there and sitting there in the front row, and he basically exploded. We learned real quick about how important each and every game was, especially Kentucky. Obviously the bucket game with Purdue, and everybody that was in attendance that night got that wide-eyed look. And basically Coach Mal was a great guy to play for. Like I said, he always, he was a guy we all looked up to, was a fatherly figure. We loved going out each every day, preparing with him. And again, I was a part of some great football teams. The 5 years I was here, we expected to win every game. We expected to be in the postseason. We expected to play for championships, and that's the attitude that Coach Wilson, the rest of the staff, is going to bring back to Bloomington.
Let's go with Coach Mallory here. Any questions for Coach Mallory? Defensive question. Anybody got something for Coach Mallory? How's it like to be Coach Mallory's son?
What type of defense scheme are we using? A 4-3 or a 3-4? We decided?
Yeah, we're going to base that on 4-3. We'll do a lot of the same things we did back when we were at LSU. So Mike and I were together, I think, for 3 years there at LSU, and again, we're going to do a lot of the same things we did down there. So we'll find out here pretty quick. We'll start up spring practice here tomorrow. We're going to kind of revise our package a little bit to the personnel that we have here, and then the type of offenses that we're going to see. But we'll be multiple, simple, and aggressive attacking defense.
How about a question here from Coach Eckler down in the RV? Anybody got any RV stories you'd like to ask Coach Eckler? Right now, if you want to make it to work on time, your first job, you park your car at the job. All right, any questions for Coach Eckler? Come on now, it's the front, but he can autograph that story now. You guys can take it back. The guy that lived down by the stadium. What we got?
So, where do you hide in the RV when the tornado sirens go off?
You know what? I actually I went into the locker room at that time. No, seriously, I slept right through it. Those things are pretty quiet.
Hey, now we've been staying together, and Coach Fry has 40 alarm clocks that go off to wake him up. When the tornadoes came through and the alarms were going off the next morning, he said, "Did you hear them sirens? Did you?" Well, where's Coach Johnson? Coach Johnson, myself from Oklahoma, we're immune to the tornadoes. I didn't hear it. Slept right through that thing. How about a question for Coach Rod Smith? Quite honestly, I think we have more talent than you think we have. I think we have more talent than our team thinks it has. We're trying to teach that talent how to come to the forefront, how to play. We need some breaks. We need things to go our way. You need to stay healthy, but that's also a mindset. That's an attitude and a choice, and that's what we want from you guys. Let's have a great mindset as we approach the season. Come in with high expectations, not hoping to do well, not hoping to get to a bowl game, but expecting to go out every week and line up, look right at them, and have some fun. You guys bring a lot of energy. 10,000 of you guys last year. I believe we're doing tickets $5, and it's $5 day of. So all of a sudden, when we got that game rolling, and we get that deal going, I think we're trying to get potentially, ESPN has contacted us early about maybe one or two of those games maybe being at night. We'll see. It's not locked in yet. It gives you guys a chance to rock and roll. But when we tee that baby up and get it rolling, we need to get a great deal of energy from you. We need to make plays to get you guys excited. But you guys we got a lot of excitement going. Let's keep building the positive energy. Finish the semester strong. Get over for that spring game on Little 500 weekend. Bring us a great attitude, okay? It's great to be here. Thanks.